Hi guys, welcome to Wiki Movie Channel. We have prepared another selection of less-known thrillers of recent years that you probably missed. We hope each of you will find at least a couple of new films to watch. Write in the comments below how many movies from this top you have already seen, as well as your favorite worthy and less-known films of this genre. We will read all the comments, and this is how you can support our channel. So, let's begin. Greta. A young girl, Frances, lives separately from her father and she is very upset by loss of her beloved mother. She works in a restaurant, hangs out with best friend and tries to live her life as she wants. And then one day in a subway, she accidentally finds a woman's handbag. She decides to help to the owner of the bag. Frances returns the lost thing to the mistress, a sweet elderly woman named Greta, who soon became almost a second mother for the girl. And everything would be fine, but soon Frances discovers that Greta is not who she pretends to be at all, and now the girl is in danger. 7th place. Greta. Dismissed. Typical American school. Mr. Butler tries to captivate his students while his colleagues are mired in cynicism. Lucas is transferred to the class, an overly enthusiastic teenager who writes essays the size of a dissertation, plays chess perfectly, and behaves in an exemplary manner. However, having received a B+ mark for an essay with a controversial interpretation of Othello, Lucas shows his psychopath side and begins to harass his teacher, turning his life into hell. This is a leisurely but rather intriguing psychological thriller, worth watching. 6th place. Dismissed. Better Watch Out. Luke's parents went to celebrate Christmas, leaving their son in the care of charming blonde nanny Ashley. Luke is in love with his nanny and has planned a romantic evening with pizza and champagne. However, after a while, these two will have to get pretty nervous because after a strange phone call, a frightening shadow will appear outside the window, and on the second floor there will be a ringing of broken glass. Not perfect, but still a great slasher thriller, which can be viewed on Christmas, especially if you're tired of watching Home Alone or Bad Santa. 5th place. Better Watch Out. Revenge. Young American girl Jennifer spends the weekend with her married French boyfriend in a secluded, comfortable house with a swimming pool. Suddenly, ahead of time, two of his friends shows up there, with whom he agreed to hunt for a weekend. The girl should behave more modestly in the presence of unfamiliar men, but wanting to rekindle the passion of her lover, Jennifer slightly flirts with his friend. Then, events of the planned weekend are rapidly changing, and the film turns into exciting and intense thriller on the theme of revenge. 4th place. Revenge. Super Dark Times. The main character are Zach and his best friend John. They are both in love with pretty Allison, hang out with friends, and of course, a bunch of hooligans are chasing the whole company. John's older brother went to the army, leaving in his room a treasure trove of pornography, marijuana, and knives. Idleness leads to tragedy. The film is a reminiscent of Stephen King plot in script, excellently shot and intensely developing. Its only drawback is the weird ending. However, we still advise you not to miss it. 3rd place. Super Dark Times. Extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and wild. Ted is handsome and charismatic. He meets the charming Elizabeth and they have a romantic relationship. Elizabeth is happy next to Ted because he is kind, gentle, and loving. However, soon the first trouble happens to them. Ted is charged with assaulting a girl. He is trying to protect himself, but more and more such cases are beginning to handle on him, even from neighboring states. This is a great thriller based on real events, and if you are not familiar with this story, then we advise you not to Google anything or watch thrillers. This movie will be even more interesting without spoilers. 2nd place. Extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and wild. Calibre. Two bosom friends, Juan and Marcus, travel to the highland of Scotland to hunt. In a small village, they meet with not very friendly locals, who, however, don't prevent the guys from having fun. Drinking too much at a local party is very relaxing for friends, so that the next morning they are still not okay. But they go on a hunt that doesn't go according to plan. This is a gripping, intense thriller about what a person is ready for the sake of self-preservation. First place, Calibre. Well, this is it. Thanks for watching. Share your movie impressions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and put the big thumbs up. See you. Bye.